These guys are in the paper today. Let me see if I can find it real fast.
How old are they?
I don't know.
They got to be
they've
fucking
been partners
61.
They've been partners for that very good for 60 some odd years. I got it. 61-year couple says new law inevitable.
Thanks.
It's a whirlwind romance that has lasted more than 60 years, but with no chance at the moment for a New York wedding. Gus Archilla has been sucking Elmer Lockton's cock for 61 years. And he's bummed that the city's longest-standing they are the city's longest-standing gay couple, and they're kind of bummed out they can't get married.
Do you realize that when they're fucking, one guy is yelling, "Oh, Elmer," and the other guy is going, "Oh, Gus."
Elmer and Gus.
Suck it, Gus. Put it in my ass, Elmer. Put some of that glue on my back. You know that they're fucking. They've tried every verbal thing.
Oh,
use my mouth like a bus, Gus.
They'd love to cap their relationship with a legal wedding in New York, the two said yesterday, as they shared stories of their courtship and life together. I just caught his eye and smiled, Archilla said, describing their first meeting.
On a Parkway rest area?
Are you
Parkway? There weren't even parkways. Listen to this.
Yeah, are you ready for the biggest douche chill of the day? Archilla, 90, said he spotted Lockins, better known as Elmer, a newly arrived Army soldier from the heartland, marveling over the soapbox preachers in Columbus Circle on a September evening in 1945.
Wonderful.
1945.
Newly arrived soldier from the heartland.
Let's see.
Read what Lotkins, 87, said.
I never saw anyone as pretty as he was.
There's something to be said for that deviant lifestyle. These two bastards, they are old.
Certainly
They're
are.
probably still fucking. Every time he pulls his cock out, he like pink sleeves from the asshole, and the guy's prostate is on it. 90 and 87. They just shit while they're fucking. No idea. Suck it, Elmer. Give me that cock, Gus. Oh, Gus. Come on, Elm. Come on, Elm. He probably calls him Elm.
Yeah, short.
Gives him the old Roman war helmet. Smell my asshole, Gus.
Because he knows what one really looked like.
That's right. Bomb me like a Jap, Elmer.
Let's play World War II. You lay down. I'm not even going to try it. I already said low down.
Let's play World War
I'm
II.
backing off.
Your asshole is England, and I'm going to blitzkrieg it. I'm going to come in your mouth, Elmer.
Good for Gus and Elmer. 60 what? 60 years? 61 years together.
61 years. Gus and Elmer.
Gus is 90.
Ugh.
Elmer is 87.
You know that they probably can't get erections anymore, so they have to just finger each other's assholes? And they're probably so old they just eat bread right after. They don't even notice. They just,
Arthritic, knobby knuckles.
yeah. They doze off. Like having your asshole fingered.
His fingers are ribbed for Elmer's pleasure.
What are they going to do when one of them dies? The other guy's not going to go out and find any new dick. Go to a bathhouse. They're going to fucking your old bag hanging down. Like something out of a Monty Python film. Trying to meet some hot young cock. I met Gus. Did you? Get sliced by some fucking tranny with a box cutter dipped in fucking garlic.
All right, let's...
Irrelevant old cocksuckers.
They just want to be happy, Jim.
Do they?
They've been happy for 61 years. Since that fine meeting in 1945.
In Columbus Circle. I never saw anyone as pretty as he was. Well, that's not going to disgust 95% of the country. Gus.
Elmer. Oh,
you like
Elmer.
that cock, Elmer? You like that cock, Elmer? Fuck me, Gus. Fuck my mouth, Gus.
Hey, Gus, why don't you come over here and put your cock in my ass?
Yeah, we should get some of that old-time music.
Oldie time.
Oldie-time music. Maybe we could get a bit out of this today.
Hey, Elmer, why don't you come over here? We'll light up a couple of luckies. Maybe sit at the bar and we'll invent the Cosmopolitan. Ha ha ha. And then you'll come back to my pad, and we'll fuck each other in our asses. Come on, Gus. Oh, fuck Elmer. Come here. Fuck me in the ass. Look at that. Look at this. It's a brand new product just introduced. It's called the Java Log.
Easy.
It smells like coffee.
Easy.
Sort of takes the edge off Elmer's asshole.
Easy.
Light up a Lucky. Blow smoke rings into my ass. Oh, Elmer. Elmer. Feels so good. Elmer. Look what I've concocted. A bikini teeny.
Easy.
Brand new. We sure are ahead of our time, aren't we, Elmer?
Easy.
We certainly are, Gus. Couple of fucking faggots. Oh, Gus. Gus, come on, fuck me like a Negro. See, it's a joke. The Negroes got fucked back then. Get it? Okay.
Elmer left
We are.
84 and Gus 88, who hid their sexual orientation for 58 years, were wed in Canada. I love these guys. In the language of their generation, Gus and Elmer were friends. They worked together, took cruises together, and sang in the same church choir. They lived together for nearly 6 decades, but never held hands in public. Then last month, Gus and Elmer, remember, Gus is 88, Elmer is 84, crossed the Canadian border near Niagara Falls, and they were married. We eloped. Said in his Manhattan apartment one recent afternoon before breaking into song, "To Niagara in a sleeper, there's no honeymoon, that's cheaper." Then he paused and his tone shifted. "We waited a long, long time." Gus and Elmer did not marry for political reasons, financial reasons, or legal reasons. Through their 58 years together, they mostly stood by as others fought for rights like civil unions or domestic partnerships.
That's great.
It goes on and on.
They met on the beaches of Normandy. They both took a shot to the head, but it was before they even left the amphibious craft.
You gotta like the fact they both stood by. Gus stood by. Elmer knelt.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think that Elmer was more of the giver in that
Yeah, well.
old turkey neck.
Oh, God.
Yuck.
Nothing sadder than 2 old queens, especially when they become one.
One of my-
Just one old queen weeping.
One of my favorite gay observations comes from Anthony about the act that gay men do. And,
Yes.
And Anthony says, "Leave it to the young."
Just leave it to the young. Gay sex. I'm not talking about gay love either.
Right.
I'm not talking about gay like old married couples, man and women.
Right.
Sometimes they go years. They don't have sex anymore. They're just, they live together. They do whatever. Gay guys might be the same thing. I don't know. A little peck on the cheek. One's off to work. One's doing this, whatever. But I'm talking the hardcore gay sex. Please leave it to the young. It just should be left to young men. Because old guys doing that, wow.
Wowee.
That just heebie-jeebies.
Leave it for the young. It's one of my favorite
Oh,
things.
Do you think it's creepy if they're kissing in the middle of it?
yes.
Dude, one really dry mouth due to medication.
Well,
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
One mouth is wet and moist.
Oh, my.
His Biotine toothpaste. and the other is very dry with that white stuff in the corner of the mouth.
oh, no.
Oh,
Because otherwise his heart doesn't work properly.
oh, my God.
You know, dry breath. You get dry breath. You open your mouth and there's that white spittle.
Oh. Teeth sitting in a glass on the night table.
Well, at one point, yeah, just put them in the glass.
Yeah, put them in the glass. You know how I love it when your teeth are in the glass.
That's how he knows it's about to get when he hears the fizz of the effordent.
He knows actions are coming.
Yeah, the zipper comes right down when he hears a of those stupid teeth having blueberry stains removed from them.
Just the thought of one guy laying in the bed, all like excited and ready to go, and then the other guy taking off his Fred Mertz pants. Gonna have some fun tonight, aren't we, Rick?
Thank God we brought back Gus and Elmer today, man.
Gus and Elmer.
Oh, it's one of our favorite stories in the last year or two. Good old Gus and Elmer, 84 and 88, still going strong.
Yeah,
actually,
they
this
are.
was a year ago, so now we're talking Gus is 89 and Elmer's 85.
Elmer.
Or Gus gets stuck to Elmer because his fixident, the adhesive and fixident just gets stuck. So he has to open his friend's mouth and dump in like hot coffee or something that will loosen the fixident. It's like pulling a bottom-feeding catfish off the side of your tank.
Oh, you got a picture of them in the 40s?
Oh, wait.
There they are.
It's being chased by a mob.
Trying to hide, yeah.
Strapping young men in this picture. Look
Hubba,
at that.
hubba, look at the stems on that broad. Oh, I hope they don't kill us. That's pretty much where they were at. Wonderful.
Now they were trying to act like they like women. Look at the stems on that, bro.
Nice stems. 23 skidoo. She sure is beautiful.
Right, here we go.
And here are two men. They're getting off the boat now. Gus and Elmer. You boys have now won the war. The war is over. You're here in Times Square having a gay time. That means happy. It's the 40s.
Why are you giving me a weird look just because I said gay time?
I said a gay time. The whole city is gay. Isn't the city gay now that we've won the war? Look, people are dancing and singing in gay fashion. And here's Gus and Elmer really being gay.
The reporter notices that Gus and Elmer are the only ones not going for the kiss.
Yes, wait a minute. Gus is in a sailor suit and Elmer's wearing a dress. They're kissing in Times Square. It certainly is a gay mood here in Times Square. I now pronounce you Elmer and Gus. Hysterical movie from the 40s. They're running from a mob of intolerant people who want to beat them because they're gay.
Chasing them with pitchforks and torches.
Thank God they got thrown off the track because they found a couple of Negroes eyeballing a white woman. Run, boys, run.
All right, listen, we have just begun with this. We're not going to let go of Gus and Elmer anytime soon today.
The
No.
fact they probably said each other's names in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know they did. Like not even like, oh yeah, like the one had sweat dripping off his face into the eyes and mouth of the other one.
Oh, God.
You know, he's an older man and the medication makes him sweat. And you hear
Medication.
Gus.
Elmer.
You think they go to Sam's Club for Viagra? Just a big...
A big barrel of it.
Right.
They scoop in like when you're a kid and you put a quarter in and that thing goes into the machine and picks up a toy. His old man hand just scoops in there. It's got fecal matter on his finger.
Jesus, Jimmy, what?
He's an older gentleman. He gets nervous. He's in a rush.
I don't know how to quit you.
Hey, they
Broke
fought...
back mountain because his back really is sore. From walking.
It really hurts.
They fought for our country, guys. Well, Elmer and
Our
Gus.
own gay couple.
Well, now they're up to 59 years together. This is the update on Elmer and Gus.
Leave gay to the young.
And one of them is 89 and one is 80.
84.
No,
Or
6.
85 now.
85 or 86.
What
yeah.
were they hiding from back then, though? Like, no one knew anyone was gay back then. No one knew. Even like Rock Hudson went how many years before anyone even figured out he was gay?
Right. Well,
No one knows people are gay. They just think they're friends.
if they've been together 59 years, that brings us to what? 1948-ish?
Dude,
Right? 1948, you're hiding your gay?
you're hiding your gayness. No one would notice.
Even if
They
some-
would look at it like all pleasant.
Oh, no one would. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they wouldn't like accuse him of being gay. They would just think that's what they do.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we cue the music and why don't we go through the years with Gus and Elmer?
Just a wonderful thing. The Gus and Elmer story. Fresh back from the war. Gus and Elmer move into a new Levitt home in Levittown. One of these wonderful one-bedroom homes. I guess just to save money. They're living together.
Split the
Those
bills.
two are inseparable. They seem to do everything together. Splitting the bills. And boy, are they friendly with the neighbors. The neighbors seem to love them. Their house is impeccable. And decorated to the nines. If that's even a term back then. To the nines?
No one is raising an eyebrow whatsoever.
What? This is the first I've ever heard them call curtains window treatments. What does that even mean? For Gus and Elmer, it means lots of color. And a gay atmosphere in the house. You know, happy.
That's right. Gay men's happy back in the 40s, late 40s.
Then they moved to Queens for a while. Just seemed to like the name of that town, I guess. But that was short-lived, because they soon moved to San Francisco.
Oh, boy.
Ah. Yes, here they are in Frisco.
In the 60s.
The 60s in Frisco. Oh, damn, what happened to the 50s?
Yeah, well, I was hoping you,
Wait a minute, they don't leave New York yet.
All right, let's go back. All right, let's go back to the 40s music. Look, it's off the cuff. Other radio guys do this when they're off the air. We like to do it live. All right, so...
Here they are at a dance. They're a couple of wallflowers. They don't seem to be dancing with any girls.
You want to go into the 50s now?
Ah, a new decade.
The
for
50s.
Gus and Elmer.
There you go.
50s.
There you go.
Oh, Blue Moon. Why are they arguing? Who is this moon gentleman? Are you cheating on me? I don't even know what that means, but they do seem very happy together. No, Elmer, it's a sock hop. Yes, the 50s, they sure did enjoy it, but that quickly turned to the turbulent 60s.
Ah, yeah, now...
Well, I believe now they pack up the old car
and head out to
and
San Francisco.
head out to San Francisco. Yes.
Mr. Voice Guy, there seems to be a lot more Gus and Elmers in San Francisco.
Yes.
Any suspicion yet?
They sure are getting along with everybody. Cleanliness is next to godliness. They seem to visit a bathhouse every day. Yes, flowers in your hair. But what's that in your mouth, Gus? Wow, what queer fashions they wear.
Wow.
Well, I'm talking about the time. You know, queer means unusual. Not what it's going to mean in the future. Space travel. Of course.
Any suspicion yet, Mr. Voice Guy?
Suspicion of what? These two gentlemen get along lovely, especially with all the folks in San Francisco.
Joining the flower generation.
The flower people.
Yeah.
Flower power. And again, they're sharing an apartment. They sure are economical.
What's up with the tie-dyed shirts, though, Mr. Voice Guy?
Well, they seem to like that. But neither of them, and it might be because of the war, can seem to hold down a relationship with a woman. They're always seen together, out at the same bars. You know, the Ramrod around the corner, or the Mine Shaft. Not many ladies at those bars. I'm a little worried they won't settle down and make a family for themselves. They should go to more dances.
Well, and then we move into the...
They sure are groovy.
We're going to move into the 70s now, and for some reason, Gus and Elmer have decided to pack their bags and move to New York City.
Back to New York in the 70s.
For Gus and Elmer.
Yes. They are getting a bit older, and their skin must be drying out because what I see is a lot of lubricant around their apartment here in the city. Again, trying to find love with the ladies, but no luck at all at this place called Studio 54. They sure are dancing a lot. That keeps them in shape. And I guess the club is hot because they're shirtless. I don't understand. They don't seem to be equestrians, yet they wear chaps. And you couldn't wear that on a horse. That could make you chafe a bit. One of them is suggesting a song. ABBA's Dancing Queen. Through history, with Gus and Elmer, there they go.
Yeah.
You can dance. Having the time of your life. Is the word gay yet? Because they're having a gay time.
Oh boy, they're still having a gay time.
Oh, okay, let's say they're happy.
Yeah.
Merry. But the situation is a bit queer to me. That's good. Oh, little did they see that happening in the 70s.
I was all
What seems
innocent.
to have snuck in there?
Right.
Oh, so tiny, so small an organism. Yikes, that'll cause some problems in the future. Yes, oh, you know, it's the end of the 70s and quite the backlash. Everyone's saying disco sucks,
Yeah.
disco sucks, and so does Gus. After that little bacteria virus gets in there, staying alive takes on a whole new meaning.
Well, we're into the 80s there, Mr.
The
Voice Guy.
80s, oh, look how old Gus and Elmer are getting.
Boy. Oh boy.
Not much whamming going on at the old Gus and Elmer house. They're settling down now. Usually you can find them dressed in a robe, drinking broth, and petting their little Yorkshire Terrier. These two bachelors are still on the prowl for ladies.
You're still buying into that, Mr. Voice Guy?
Of course I am. Why am I still from the 40s?
I got another song for you there, Mr. Voice Guy. A little Tainted Love.
Tainted Love.
Yeah, well.
What an appropriate song. Yes, Gus and Elmer sure do love their cock. Oops. Thank God for the new technology called a dump button.
Right, well.
That's what Gus calls it, the dump button. A little tainted love. And now as we enter the 90s, we see Gus and Elmer, barely a mere shell of their former selves.
Well, they must have a nice gym membership. They're keeping in shape there. They might be going to the gym a little too much. No? What?
Gus seems to be too sexy for his depend undergarments because he's running around the house nude. Yes. Gus is too sexy for this hospital bed, too sexy for this hospital bed. Now let's look far into the future.
Oh, boy.
Past where they are now.
Yeah.
Who is that? Gus, I see? Kneeling by a tombstone.
Oh, you had to go there.
Oh, look, his knees. They're so skinny and thin, they're sinking into the mud over the grave. Poor Gus, poor Elmer. But they led a good life. Maybe all they needed was a woman to settle down with. Philadelphia? Oh, as they move back to Philadelphia. Two men dedicated to each other.
For almost 60 years.
Yes.
The story of Gus and Elmer.
What an odd decorating technique in their houses. Why are the bar stools upside down?
Do we have a message here, Mr. Voice Guy?
Yes, there's always a message.
Yeah, in the end, what's the message as far as Gus and Elmer go?
Get a girl or wear a bag. Gus and Elmer, always riding bareback. Boy, this ends depressing.
Yeah, no kidding. We were having fun. What the hell, man?
Well, it always does, doesn't it?
We're having a little fun there.
With somebody having to take care of the dog.
Poor confused little dog. Used to 2 laps to jump in. Only has 1.
Hey, if you want to
Just
join,
one uncomfortable bony lap.
Someone else died that's close to our hearts.
You kidding?
Remember Elmer?
Fudd.
There's Elmer Fudd, and there's also
Oh, no.
Elmer
Gay
from-
Elmer.
Gus and Elmer.
Well, as I recall, Gus had expired a while ago.
Gus died last year, I believe.
Oh, okay. So what's Elmer supposed to do? Come on.
And Elmer never recovered
Of course.
from losing his lover of over 60 years.
Gay is for the young, my friends.
For his lover. So Elmer Lockins, symbol of same-sex marriage, dies at 94.
94, you can't really.
We did a lot of radio on
out there.
Gus and Elmer over the years.
Yes. You can't really get out on the dance floor at 94, look for some new guy. Just out there, dancing around.
He could have probably got a new guy, though, because he's famous in the cause.
You think?
Somebody would have fucking taken his load. Yeah.
Oh, God, there's nothing left.
No.
Nothing left.
Well,
Weren't
loads
they,
to be even taken at age 94.
When he comes, his dick hole just opens up and goes,
Gurgle.
Yeah.
There's what's the history on these two as far as what do they do? They got together. They
Elmer
go to war.
and Gus kept their relationship private for nearly 60 years. Some knew, some just wondered. Most did not discuss the
Mysterious.
situation.
What
That's
did they
right.
think was happening?
Uncle Gus and Uncle Elmer, their family called them.
Oh boy,
Families are dumb.
you know what's going on.
Families
right?
are so
Families.
stupid. What do you think's happening?
If you got a friend that's over 20 years old, you're pretty much,
Yeah.
you're fucking them. Especially if they're coming over every Thanksgiving together. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. All right?
Yeah.
All right. So it has to be a friend that's over 20-year friendship, plus you bring them to a family event year after
Right.
year. Okay. There's no mystery there. Then, when they were both in their 80s, after a lifetime of refraining from even holding hands in public, they embraced in front of their family for the first time. It was November 2003.
They all went, ew.
And they just got married in Canada, having
Gross.
traveled there from their home in Manhattan.
Manhattan.
So we've been talking about
they had
these
to go to
guys since
Canada?
2003? Wow.
Really? They had to go to Canada to get married?
2003, yeah, sure.
Well, you know.
Did they go to? Were they like in the army or some shit?
I think so, yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah, let me see.
Yes. Well, you know how it is in this
Yeah.
great and free nation. You go and fight for your country and
Yeah.
then come back and get treated like shit.
Don't ask, don't tell. That's great. Couple old lemon party motherfuckers. You gotta love it.
When let's see, Gus died. They were married 9 years at that point. Gus died last year, but they had been together since that September day in 1945, when they met by chance in Columbus Circle,
Oh boy.
Wow.
which is very close to here.
1945?
1945,
What month? They say
September.
September. Okay, that's post war.
I had never seen anything so handsome,
Right after the
Elmer
war.
said to the New York Times in 2003.
That's a long time, man.
Holy mother of
Elmer
fuck, right?
eventually moved into the house in Washington Heights that Gus shared with his 9 siblings.
Wow.
So they were in the house together for all those years and no one was questioning?
Well, for how many years?
9
though?
kids. What are the odds? You're gonna have one. You know, that's gonna.
Gus's parents had died and he and his sister were helping raise their brothers and sisters. Elmer had his own room in the
Oh
house.
boy, how many nights? Psst. Elmer.
Everyone's asleep.
Elmer, you there? Elmer, open the door. I've come to visit. Comes in with that stocking cap on with one of those candle holder things. He blows it out and Elmer sits on it. Oh, what a scene. Or yeah, he uses his ass like with those candle sniffers where they fucking put him out. Let me get the light, Elmer. Psst. Oh God. Shit.
Well, they did serve in World War II.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Saw combat in the South Pacific.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The theater?
Fight the Japs. The Pacific Theater of Operations.
Wow, that's very impressive, obviously. And they were
Yes.
discharged in June of 1945.
June of 45.
June of 45,
All right,
and then they
so-
met in September, 3 months later.
They didn't. They were out of it before the official end of the war. All right. That's how they got together. Let's play Pearl Harbor. I'll lay on my back and you come and blow the shit out of me. That old gag.
It's still a good one.
Oh, I love it.
It's good every time.
What a romantic story.
So
Come
now
on.
we've lost Gus or Elmer. Elmer, I guess, right?
Living alive was the
Elmer.
hardest part, they said. Wow, 55. Wait, now that's... They died in what, 2011, the first guy?
12.
2012, so 45, 55 years? That's 67 fucking years, man.
All that shit. Just fucking skulking around, hoping not to be seen, showing affection